Alright, hello Kevin. This is the next part of Feeks, right? Ace Attorney with me and Shane.
Part
Right?
3.
We're way further than that. You mean chapter 3.
Huh?
Alright, let's get into chapter 3. The samurai arc.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be chewing on food, so I'll be muted for a while.
Yep. Yeah, it disgraced me last time. The pale moon in the skies cries for your blood. The moon knows you should gaze upon the moon, for it'll be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell. Don't tell me I got to figure out who fell. The dark messenger returns. October 14, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Co. Law offices. I feel like we should get some of that Law and Order sound effects in these videos.
You could throw it in.
Yeah,
Just make it really off timing.
That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. This is my office. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you don't know the Steel Samurai? He looks pretty steel. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like how young? 10 years old. Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's within the age demographic. That's 7, quote, teen. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick, you old man. Don't talk to me like
I don't even know how old Phoenix is.
We just learned.
Oh.
He's 24 years old.
I should learn to read.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1. Numero uno. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Wish we had some people being accused of murder.
Pretty much, yeah. I wish we had to defend someone, huh?
Might go kill someone real quick. A month has passed since my trial.
Don't send that thinker out somewhere.
No, it's around somewhere. It's circulating around the world, committing future crimes. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Real life problems.
Now, how can we use that murder for publicity?
Yeah. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Our phone's going off. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick? Maya, what? It's still so early in the morning. It's 3 in the morning. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean they're doing the TV? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yes, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
He's just method acting. He's just like Jared Leto.
Yes. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. Beep. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Co. law offices.
You know what? I like that it took him 6 hours to get there.
He was sleeping.
Yep, back to bed.
Ma's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in the popular kids TV show The Steel Samurai Warriors of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jackhammer, who played the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate's costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This truly has to be a prank. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Our phone's going off. Beep. Yes, Wright and Co. law offices. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep. Alright, Nick, let's go. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention in the jail cells. So I've decided this will be our first case. And what are we supposed to do about this? Yeah, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We gotta get down to detention and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she really want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, huh? My money's on sightseeing. Don't got enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Alright. All my evidence from the last case, gone. Except for
Quick, show her the badge again.
Do you recognize what this is now? What about this? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? You know, she's not wrong. I think we've showed off almost everybody we've seen.
This ashtray is gonna be crucial one day.
Yep, my poor ego. Alright, let's go visit the Steel Samurai in jail. October 16th, detention center, visitors
He
room.
better be in costume.
He better.
Oh.
Damn. What's wrong, Ma? It's him, in the flesh, the samurai guy. Is that guy really him? What do you mean that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. So he fits in with all the other people we defended. Whoa, what are you saying?
Neng, Phoenix Wright was the last client.
I stand by what I said. You telling me Phoenix didn't break a screw loose in the past and murder some guy? You'll never know, Shane.
Courtroom.
Yeah, he assassinates people's careers.
Uh-huh.
Is something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? No. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know, and they want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Sniff. Wah. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Alright,
Need a judge.
what happened? Maybe you can start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 o'clock came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh, damn. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jackhammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai.
This is why you don't keep real weapons on sets.
Yeah, but he had to be in character, Shane. He had to be fully authentic. That includes carrying a real weapon.
True.
Yeah, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Alright, tell us about the steel samurai. Maybe you can explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and he's a bit out of touch, this old man, with the world.
24-year-old boomer.
Yeah. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the street of Neo-O, Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against his evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
What
You're
the
damn
wrong?
right. Sniff. Ah! I see. Neo-O Tokyo. What comes up? Who comes up with these names? What was your alibis? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, this morning I came down to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm gonna bet $10 she asked for autographs. Alright. Let's check out the studio, the movie studio.
Main gate.
October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You gotta go through me. That's her name, Shane, that's her first name.
All day baggy.
Oh, sorry. We're lawyers. Oh yeah, well that's great. I'm security.
Show her the badge.
It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Oh yeah, we show them the badge. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseer, tourists. I know that.
Madmen.
Madmen. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens. Oh, she's talking real fast.
Neng, why are you skipping through this?
Hippie clothes. I saw the hippie clothes part. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible.
Nikki's psychopath.
Hey. Listen to what we've spoken to youths today. Oh yeah, don't worry. I got thing to show you. Look at that. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not.
I
Never recognized. Oops.
believe. Well, we tried.
The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to plain villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Let's find out more about this Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Alright, how about Will Powers? Tell us about him. Oh, he's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. It's my job. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you gotta pass by me. Only one person went in here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in the dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Oh, naturally, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Huh, I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Alright, I guess we'll have to go get the letter.
Gotta
Fine.
go get that dumb letter.
Coming back. Hello, how was the studio?
Block.
They all think I did, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, no, not at all. At worst, you're just a suspect, my guy.
The prime suspect. That's all. That's
Yep.
all.
Sniff. Alright, she can't let us in. So about the security guard at the main gate of the studio. Oh, the security lady?
She's so nice.
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. And a hippie. Yes, actually. She said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask was her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on ya. Girl, she's got some nerve. They can write up a letter formally requesting my representation. Yeah, of course. Nice, got the request. I just hope this will get me past that security lady.
Gonna rip it up. Get another.
Double check your alibi again. You aren't hiding anything from me, are ya? What? No, I never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Theory crafting. When he puts on the mask, he's a totally different person.
Now, you think this is a case of different personalities? That's kind of wild. And also very normal in this universe.
Yeah.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you gotta tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
That's not what you want to hear.
Hey, I beat the big corporation man, so I got a big W under my belt.
Big winner.
I know, I'm sorry, Sniff. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me?
What he didn't tell you is he also put his mom in her grave.
Yeah. What
I swear to her
grave. He lying. Alright, let's go back. We got the ladder. Let's get in there. Here is the request. Ma'am, have a look at this.
From Power.
Yep, a letter request from Mr. Power. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Power's request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearances. Really?
Don't say that about me.
Anyways, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studio. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, or my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. There are maps in the security guard station. Oh, hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Oh, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Pay up! Alright, we got this nice map. This is definitely gonna come back later.
I bet there's a hidden tunnel.
Maybe. Okay, so where are we currently? We are at the gate, right? We came through the main gate, the gate. She said go to the left, so that should be Studio 2?
Yeah, well, if you're at the main gate, that would be to the right. So employee area?
So from our point of view, if we're standing in front of the gate, like between the gate and the main gate, she said to take a left, so that should take us down Studio 2 if I'm correct.
Depending on point of view.
Let's see where it takes us. Oh no, it's Studio 1. Okay, I guess you were correct. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Yeah, what about it? It's that confused detective. Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Ezra was all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Ooh.
Why do you have to say that?
Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. Weakling. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. I ain't your
That's
pal.
our word.
I ain't your pal, buddy. That's my endearing character trait. I have so little of those.
He's losing it.
I say he's a character, alright. Alright. How's the investigation going? Well, it's, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your question. Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report. Alright, let's see here. Time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced through the chest by a spear.
What are you opening shut?
Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there were no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 o'clock and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
With a security camera.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. What? We showed her our badge. Our badge is garbage.
She thought it was a gift.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What evidence? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai hanging towards the scene of the crime. Whoa, who took that? See the camera out there on that gate, pal? Oh, they knew what you were thinking, Shane.
Oh.
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick has evidence. We're finished! It's over! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha 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 ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
He just found the wrong clues.
Yep. Nick, let's go. We got free pass to this place. Now our chance to check things out and get autographs. Alrighty. Let's look around.
Show him your badge.
Yeah, look at this thing. Detective, see this? This is my attorney's badge. Uh-huh. Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means, pal? Damn, you got us.
Shut
you
up.
got us. Think
I am the law.
think it's time we look into a career change, Phoenix. Real men show their PD badge and that's that. I'll admit the designs on my badge leaves a lot to be desired. Maybe you should just be a big L for a lawyer.
No.
Damn. I'm not so sure about that. Okay.
What does he think of the map?
Yeah. What do you think of this map, huh?
You'll be like, huh?
Detective, any ideas about this? Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal?
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, let's investigate. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? Looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong, saying the head broke off. Took the tree down with it too. Wait, didn't it? Did it give the wrong directions?
I mean, it's still pointing to 1 and 2. Unless...
Right. To Studio 1. Okay, that's correct. From my point of view, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure the direction's gonna play into it.
Yeah. Well, so far, it checks out, right? The right is for 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Checks out so far. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you gotta do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. STI 307. Please don't make me remember that.
You'll remember it.
Now, that must be the camera ID number.
That Phoenix from Wright has keen mind, so it'll just pop up.
Yeah, it'll just pop up. You're right. Welcome sign. There's a big welcome sign off the path. Yep, apparently the students fall on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit extra money by charging for admission. Huh, you should know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh, just what that's supposed to mean, pal. A bunch of trees. There's a tree that fell down. We check the statue, check the sign. Alright, I guess the last thing left is studio.
Studio.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they will want to keep the non-employees out. Damn. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyways. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Suspicious.
I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
It looks like it would be the perfect alternative path to get around that camera.
Yeah. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Okay, us detective gets tired of standing around too, pal. Alright, we got some suspicious locations, like that Studio 2. Okay. No more of that. Let's head back to the main gate, I guess. There's nothing else we can see here.
Give me the key card.
He doesn't have it. Maybe the lady has it.
Give me the key card, man.
Yeah, give us that key card, old lady. The security guard is in a guard station, stuff her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them, because they're all falling out. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving me that photo. Giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Alright. Can we get that photo? Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, there. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Automatic camera, huh? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a photo too. I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over there in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Reason for suspicion. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. You went and stood before 1, murder 230, we got that. Okay. Maybe it was you? Yeah, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Is the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? The biggest star in the studio was past tense.
Oh, he's dead.
He was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star that can't play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell ya. Hammer took it pretty hard, but who can blame him? Okay, well, she's not giving us anything. The map doesn't help. Oh, we got areas. Oh, we can go.
Go straight to the employee area.
Oh. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's heard this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Oh, you can slide now.
Nice, nice. Alright, let's check out this door. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Already? Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
Yeah,
What do you mean, fine? You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear.
The murder weapon?
Murder weapon. We don't need a spear. And that's a murder weapon. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this.
A taped up piece of paper.
Yep. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted so I can't see inside. Damn. Soda machine. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I'm expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. Shay, what do you think samurai soda tastes like?
Probably just like fizz water. Carbonated water. Well water.
Ooh. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow. Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Slide. Oh, there's a lot of stuff over here now. There's bike.
This just an open area for the most part. There's no roof.
Doesn't look like they want to hear, yeah. Looks like one of those electric powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Suspicious. Don't people cycle to get exercise?
Oh, open sewer grate.
Yeah. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of these plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had that burger. Yeah, but I have a
We're in America.
Salad. Yeah, she's a hobbit, so she has to get second lunch.
Second lunch, second dinner.
Just for steak. What? I know that open spot is very suspicious. I just want to look at everything else first. And now we're here.
Oh?
Oh? This metal grate on the drain that's been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. What a coincidence. We have a kid with us. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Oh, hey, I'm not a kid. Oh, you were shoving you in there.
She made a whole thing earlier saying, I'm a kid.
Yep.
17, teen Nick.
Well, this didn't get us much.
Could you get that window in the back there? Oh, nope, never mind.
Nope.
I think now we can move into the dressing room.
Let's take a
You'll
look
have
inside. Okay, yeah, maybe we can go inside from...
The move.
Yeah,
The move. Yeah.
Oh, let's go. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him take a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Ooh. Hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Let's start looking around. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger.
Just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. She's a hobbit, this girl. A purse.
Gremlin.
Huh? This must be the Powers bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee car key. That must be with Powers. Oh, hey, we can get into the studio. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick.
Take
borrow?
it.
You mean borrow. Car key added to court records. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his windows much. Guess it's kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap yesterday. There's some regular suits and amount of costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I say you already wear one myself. And she'll fit right in with the crew.
The samurai patron.
Wonder what else inside his bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Alright, I guess that's it. Let's get out of here and go to Studio 1. Or, oh yes, main gate, yep.
Then
We're not gonna show nothing.
keep on moving.
Keep on moving.
Or even show her the card, see what she says.
Hey, what do you think about this thing?
I found it in a bag.
What do you think about this thing, huh? You tell me about this, ma'am. Oh, isn't that a studio car key? You better watch it. The scene of a murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over. Wait, no, that's mine. Look, I don't have a car key to the studio seat. I want to go pay my respects to Jack Hammer where he died. What? Well, you'll just have to wait.
Oh, good thing she didn't take it.
Yeah,
oh, she's furious.
Yeah, that's fair. We skedaddle out of here. He already has a car key. We don't need to show him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can present the card to that gate, or they'll just go right away.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this car key bar from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy about someone visiting a crime scene. See you later. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't give you the shivers, Nick. That white tape, it's so real. Oh, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
I'm immersed.
The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body is found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing will leave at least a few blood stains, huh? I guess the costume must absorb most of it. Oh.
But even when they showed the body in the thing, it was just a hole.
Yeah, but we didn't. We never saw the body ourselves, so we can't use it as evidence. Look, that's a chair.
Well, not evidence, but it might point to something more.
Yep, that's true. I've always wanted to see one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards that clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought.
It's not trouble, she's just troubled.
Yep. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Wow.
Right, sorry. This girl's way out there. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Well, it's heavier than I thought. Touches it immediately.
Lift it.
Hey, you, no touching that. Oh. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know, weird.
Touched in the head.
Messed up in the head. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, order new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, alright? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Alright, lady. Tell us about the day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequence. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequence in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area? That's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. And then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Interesting. Did you know that Mr. Power was sleeping in his room? No, I want to go in there unless I have some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry.
Urgent message, but a guy died at 2:30 and you got there at 5.
That is true. So much for getting confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. Nothing. Nada. If WP is the only one that came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you sensed? Yeah, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't the security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks, that helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone, So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut as a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Alright. Back to confronting the lady.
Show her the badge.
Yeah, but first, you know what this is, right? I only respect people that knows what this thing is. Any thoughts about this? Sorry. I don't really want to think too much about what happened just yet.
Huh?
Respect God. Alright, let's go talk to that lady.
After you talk to the lady, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go get drinks and I think change the oil in my car.
Alright. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Ooh. What? I saw that suspicious look in your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am. Who was it? Who tells you that? Who dare questions me?
Me?
Me? Eek? Ah, you better tell me quick, you spiky hair cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Damn, Ma, you snitch. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are this now, they run your mouth. Tomorrow saying all this, all that. What I'm talking about, the thing about those fucking animals. Back in the day, there was a crashing they used to, which we did put it later. Ah! That was my attempt at speed reading. She left.
Very good.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can do without her looking over our shoulders. Hack her computer.
Examine that computer.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Hell yeah. Alright, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, right, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m., that was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of security camera. Oh my god, fuck.
Wasn't it 37? No, is it 307 or 370? I think it was 370.
370? Alright. There, entered. Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Shane, no.
But then it was 307. Dyslexia goes to numbers as well.
What'd you do? Process of elimination. Alright.
What could these numbers mean?
307 this time, right?
Yeah.
There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Alright.
Someone looking away.
Huh. How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective is very happy with this photo's evidence. Something's printed on the back. October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2?
What?
Ooh? What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one on the computer. Okay, we got one photo. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Brainstorming. It's gonna be not walking towards the studio, but away from the studio.
That could be one.
Because directions are gonna play a key role in this one too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. In the grave. That's what I said anyways. Let's show her this photo and see what she says, huh? Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
I don't want to die.
Why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, we done for today? I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, we better we have some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is the security lady.
Oh yeah, the legs are all super short.
Yes, not fitting the costume at all. Suspicious, suspicious. Alright, and here we are at the end.